An Irish mum named Jerry Moran decided to enjoy a sunny day by taking her 2 children for a walk near an old out-of-service train track in Derry. During the walk, she snapped a cute photo of her daughter waving to the camera, while her other child heads into a darker wooded area. No one noticed anything amiss, and the family had a nice time on their hike. However, when they returned home and Jerry looked at the photo, she was shocked by something eerie. Just beyond her son, you can see what appears at first to be a grey blur. On closer inspection, the blur takes the form of a man walking past the tree. He appears to be wearing the uniform of a soldier and looks straight into the camera at the moment the picture was taken. According to a local historian, the area where the photo was taken was full of British soldiers during World War I because of its proximity to the country's border. In fact, a famous soldier and poet, Francis Ledwidge, frequented the area during the war, writing many poems about its beauty. He was an officer, so perhaps he returned after death to the place he loved during life. Regardless of who the soldier was, this Irish mum might hesitate before taking her children for more walks along the abandoned railway. Laura Clark of Belfast is no stranger to bizarre ghost sightings. Ever since her father Terry passed away shortly before the birth of her youngest son, strange things have been happening in her mother's house. The family regularly spots strange shadows and inexplicable reflections in the house. In addition, numerous children who live in or visit the house regularly talk about a man in the attic that no one seems to be able to explain. To make matters even more frightening, Laura's sister used to talk about the same man in the attic when she was young, but has never mentioned it to the children. Recently, Laura's mum hosted a Day of the Dead party so the family could gather to remember their lost loved ones, including Terry. They took numerous photos while the family was gathered to commemorate the event. The party went on without a hitch. However, when they reviewed the photos later, they noticed something eerie. In one photo, Laura is holding her young son. The photo caught her eye because there's an eerie third arm in the shot, and her son seems to have 3 legs. All of the limbs are clearly in focus, much to the chagrin of naysayers who believe that the bizarre effect was captured because Laura and her son moved when the photo was taken. Plus, Laura states that her son was talking about his grandfather when they took the photo. Could this photo be evidence that Terry was in fact with them on this day, the Day of the Dead? While home alone in her Cork residence, Ashie Murphy was terrified to be at the centre of numerous eerie events. However, not all of the tens of thousands of viewers who have watched this video believe her claims. The video was taken in Ashie's kitchen. Things start to go awry when a lampshade suddenly begins to shake and spin in a bizarre fashion. There's no one anywhere near the lamp when it happens. Then the doors on the room's cupboards begin opening and closing seemingly on their own. Ashie insists they were home alone when the strange events unfolded. Some who have seen the video believe that the entire thing was orchestrated using clear string manipulated by someone just out of sight. However, others are convinced that it is the work of a playful poltergeist. So what do you think? Hoax or genuine haunting? Love to hear your opinions on this strange piece of footage in the comments section below. When Bethany Harvey opened her Snapchat app to take a cute photo of herself with her nephew, she was rudely interrupted by her sister, who decided to pop into the photo as well. Without thinking much of it, Bethany posted the photo and captioned it, "Photobombed." Little did she know that she had also been photobombed by someone other than her sister. It wasn't until later in the day that Bethany noticed something amiss. A friend came to visit her and pointed out something truly bizarre in the photo. what appears to be a girl or woman in a purple dress. The figure seems to be sitting in a chair behind the girls with her hands folded neatly in her lap. Because of the positioning of the people in the photo, we're unable to see the figure's face. However, the rest of its body is crystal clear. Bethany was shocked when she noticed the woman in the purple dress. According to her, there was no one else in the house besides her, her sister, and her nephew. The figure appears so close to them that there's no way someone could have snuck in without them noticing. The family has no idea who the woman could be, but her appearance certainly has them spooked. When Paranormal Investigators Island visited the supposedly haunted Sharon Rectory house in Donegal, they were hoping for some creepy ghost sightings. They were not disappointed. The building has seen numerous paranormal events in the past. Visitors and locals claim to see various ghosts walking the halls throughout the day and night. A woman who once lived in the house with her family published a book detailing the terror of living there, with stories of numerous physical attacks by what she thought to be demons. According to a history of the place, it was the site of a gruesome double murder that could be the cause of the terrifying supernatural events. When the paranormal investigators began their evening, they set up a camera at the base of a staircase. They placed a ball at the top, hoping to capture ghostly activity. The ghosts obliged. In the eerie footage, we can see the ball suddenly being pushed down the stairs. However, when you slow it down, there's clearly no one near it. According to the investigators, this staircase was the site of several other strange events that night. One person who attended the investigation collapsed on the stairs. Another claimed she felt someone trying to push her down them. In this famously haunted location, there's no telling what could happen. If these investigators are correct, there's certainly something sinister happening at the Sharon Rectory house.